make it known, I can't help it. I thank God so I bless her. Bless her. I thank God so I bless her.
What's up, fellas? Welcome to the Bless Up Podcast. This is our very first episode. And I'm so excited about what we got planned for you all. Let's do a couple of housekeeping rules. The rules are, it ain't no rules. The rules are, it ain't no rules. I want to welcome all the husbands, all the fellow husbands, all the aspiring husbands, all the former husbands, all the experienced husbands, anybody who claims to be whatever they are, whatever journey you are in this life. Man, I appreciate you for listening. I thank you. And if you haven't done it, if you haven't done it yet, if you want to stay tuned, like, subscribe, follow, follow. Click that button down below, so you can stay connected with me. And once I start dropping more episodes, you gonna get these episodes, man. I promise you right now, the topics are always gonna be solid topics. We're gonna do deep dives into a lot of stuff. Deep dives are things I believe that my viewers want to hear. Follow me. Follow us on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Bless Up Podcast on there. You can follow me on Instagram, the Bless Up Podcast as well, so we can stay connected. Drop some comments, engage with me, and I'll engage back. If you got questions for me, if you got personal questions that you want to ask me via DM, I got you, man. On the side note, I'm a minister as well. So if you it ain't just a minister. I live by the code, man. Whereas I respect the privacy, and I do not take that lightly. I do not take your privacy, your personal information lightly. So if you DM me on a personal question that or you're struggling with something that you're dealing with, or if you just want it, man, I got one for you. If you just want prayer, man, yeah, if you just want solid prayer, man, just DM me. And we can pray together however you want to do it, man. I'm for men. I'm for men, but I'm also for marriages, man. I'm for unions. If you don't know that by now, I'm sure you know now, after watching and staying tuned on the podcast. So without further ado, one of the first things I want to address here again, if you think this is a podcast that is about to shame men, nah, we're not doing that over here. We're not going to shame men. If you think this is a podcast that's going to sugarcoat anything, no, we're not sugarcoating nothing. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna dissect it respectfully. Baby. But what I want to do, like I said, is making sure that my goal is to lay it all out. We dissect it, and then while you're listening to me or you play it back, I want you to reflect in your long time. You know what I mean? You know how we do. I want you to reflect. You say reflect on what, boss? What am I reflecting on? I want you to reflect on some of the inner things that you're dealing with that you don't tell nobody else. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get deep. I'm getting deep already. That stuff that you don't tell nobody else that you keep in your mind, bro. The stuff that you've been harboring since you was like 9 to 10. I want you to reflect on that. Even if you're, and we're gonna talk about dads. We're gonna talk about dads because a lot of husbands are dads. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna address some dad stuff around here, man. Shout out to the dad gang. If you don't follow them on Instagram, follow them. Hey, we're gonna talk about some dad stuff, some husband stuff, man. I really want to move this narrative that men are not good husbands. I want to shift this narrative that men are not faithful to their wives. I want to shift this narrative that men are not strong fathers and balanced husbands who understand and get it. Yeah. I like to say this: we're not the husbands of old. Yeah, we're not the husbands of old. This generation of men, now we do it differently. Yeah, talk to me, talk to me. We do it differently. If you feel that, let me know that. We do it differently. This ain't the same, this ain't the same marriage that my grandma and them had. Nah, I wash dishes around here. I fold clothes up. I wash clothes. Hey, I don't know how many of y'all listening. I wash clothes out here. I'm sure some of y'all do. Hope some of y'all still cut y'all grass. I get it. We getting older. Got a little money in our pocket. We want to pay somebody to come cut it for us. I understand it. And somebody else even got boys to cut it for us. Eventually my boys, I got 3 of them. They'll eventually be cutting my yard as well. But as of right now, hey, I'm outside, baby. I'm outside. I'm washing that car. I'm outside, baby. I ain't not only just washing that car. I'm cutting that grass. Hey, I'm telling you, everything that husbands deal with, I'm telling you, man, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. One thing I like to do, I like to talk about it. And I appreciate y'all listening to me talking. Some of y'all be wanting somebody to converse with. And over time, once, I'm going to start going live. We do this live, update, real life chat. And we gonna talk about it today. It's gonna get spicy, man. Yeah, it's gonna get spicy, man. So one of the things I want to talk about actually, not even just say one of the things. We're gonna talk about a few things here today, man. I'm looking at my notes, making sure I stay on point, just to give you a roadmap of where we're going. I promise you, I am not gonna get on no tangents. I will not get on any tangents. I promise you that. I'm gonna stay on task, stay on, dedicated and married to my outline, so that we can get in and get out of here. Because I know some of y'all got more important things to do than listen to me. But since you're tuned in, we're gonna talk about it, man. So one of the first outlines that I got on here is I want to talk about the unique temptation of leadership. We're gonna talk about temptation early. We getting right into it. Hey, if you didn't think we was gonna talk about temptation, you crazy. And I ain't talking about the singles. I ain't talking about, we ain't coming to see you, Otis. We ain't coming to see you, Otis. David Ruffin ain't nothing. But hey, we ain't coming to see you, David, neither. And we trying to talk about the temptation. The temptation, man. The next one we're gonna talk about how that temptation steers us away slowly. How that process begins, right? The temptation initiates, but then the process of falling out of love. Do we even fall out of love? How do we balance those two worlds? How do you balance temptation, infidelity, and still be in love? Man, look, I'm telling you. If you scared, go to church. I'm coming here to talk. You might be good to listen to this with your wife. I don't know. Meaning y'all brave souls out there. Hey, it might be good to listen to it with your wife. Hey, but look. I ain't coming here to sugarcoat nothing, baby. I'm for real. I'm coming. Calico said, when it's real, it ain't got around. Calico said, when it's real, it ain't got around. So we're going to talk about the unique temptation. We're going to talk about the slow drift away that happens after you get that temptation. And then this one's good. I was in my bag when I was writing. I was in my bag. Like, y'all know how it be when you in your bag. I was in my bag writing this one up. It says, why strong marriages are still at risk. So even if you got a strong marriage, I do not want you to think that you exempt from being attacked. Hey, it is crazy out here right now. You got Desmond. That's my man. I fools with Desmond because he is chef like me. I'm an aspiring chef, whatever. But you got my man Desmond out here. He getting up out of his marriage. And the only thing I can think about, dog, is like them kids, bro. The kids, bro. But you know, hey, every man got their own journey, and it ain't for us to judge. That's not what we doing on this platform. We won't judge nobody, and we not here to shame anybody. I just want to talk about it. I'm saying, pull up. Let's talk about it. Got Desmond out here, man. My man Sharon Morgan University in Michigan. I still can't believe that happened, man. And that's unfortunate for that brother. That's unfortunate. But I do want to talk about not necessarily him per se, but the dynamic of their leadership and temptation and whether or not it's the ego. Because if we got some ego, we got to lay that aside, brother. If we got some ego, we got to move that aside. We got to lay it down. Before we lay it down, we got to talk about it though. Yeah, we got to talk about, my man Ime Udoka. I'm still. I know y'all tripping off that it's knee alone. I mean, you can say that about Desmond and Christie. Man, they smoke. But what? It ain't the looks, man. It's bigger than the looks. That lets me know it's something deeper that we got to unpack. So first off, man, let's get into it. The unique temptation of leadership. This is something I want to unpack because the temptation generally occurs to people who are in leadership positions. I'm gonna say it again. The temptation generally happens to people who are in leadership positions. Whether, and I don't want you all to automatically think formal leadership positions, because formal leadership positions automatically could be, the principal, right? All right, the supervisor of the job or the head coach, right? Even though I feel like those are low-hanging fruits and those are the obvious ones. But I want you to put yourself in this position. You might be team lead. Say if you're the team lead. I don't know what your job is, whether it's a warehouse, whether it's, you Target, whatever you at. Say if you team lead and you scheduling shifts and it's something hot working with you. If you ain't strong, man. Yeah, we talking about you too. We talking about the men who are truckers. How you in leadership? You're an entrepreneur, brother. You your own boss. So I can only imagine the type of temptation that you're dealing with on the daily, on the nightly. And so the temptation. Why is there even temptation when you're in leadership? Let's keep track of time. Why is there even temptation when you're in leadership positions? There's two things that are happening, I think, and y'all let me know. There's two things that are happening. The leader could not fall to the temptation if he has discipline. I say it again. The leader does not have to fall to temptation if he has discipline. The lack of discipline makes you fall. Because if you are the strong man, if you have the discipline, when a shorty presses up against you, you won't follow. She flirt with you, you don't flirt back. It ain't your MO. Why? Because your discipline solid. And that's what this podcast is about. If you lack discipline, we're going to get it today. Here, you about to be around all this energy, this positive vibes with men with big discipline. Hey, you going to get some. If you lack it, come get some. We got it over here. Come get it. So if you're in a leadership role, the temptation can't even phase you when you're disciplined. It can't. The discipline is like a bulletproof vest. That's why it's important to have it. It's like a bulletproof vest, man. You get that DM because Shorty want to persuade you, because she needs something, because she in a role that's underneath you. Come on, man. We can role play it out. We can roll. We're not even thinking about our spouses right now because I want to lock in on you. Because we gotta get stronger, man. We're stronger together, brother. Because if the first thought, and that could be your mechanism of how you handle situations, and that's fine. Let's talk about it. That could be how you handle it. Some men say, I ain't got the discipline, brother. Brother Juan, I ain't got the discipline like that. So what I do, my strategy is, when they try to approach me, when they try to flirt me, they try to get something out of me, man, I think about my wife. I avoid the conversation. And more power to you. Hey, more power to you, brother. I ain't mad at that strategy. To be honest, I ain't mad at that strategy. I ain't mad at it. I like it. Other brothers should take heed. That's a solid strategy to have. The Bible tells us to, I don't know if everybody believes or not, but I'm going to say this. The Bible tells us to resist the devil and he'll flee. So if you see, because here's the thing, we all know what it look like. Come on, man. Who I'm talking to? Y'all know, we all know what it look like. You minding your business, you know what it look like. You know what it look like. You know what the flirtation look like when it happens. You minding your 10 times out of 10, you minding your business. And then boom. First thing that comes to your mind, because I know, because I'm a man too. Nah, dog, it's too good to be true. Yeah, bro, it is. Let that marinate in your spirit. It's too good to be true. Absolutely. So your first strategy, escape. Gotta get up out of there, man. If you know you lack the discipline, escape. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Get up out of there. Get up out of there, man. Get up out of there. I think that, but even if that's what you resort to, we still got to get that discipline in, I know, eventually. Because what if you got you somebody that's persistent? What if you got you somebody that's persistent? Desperate for it. Women already outnumber us. What if you work in a field where it's predominantly women? Come on now. Come on now. And you ain't got no means of escape. Or if it's multiple women shooting a shot at you. You got to have discipline. You gotta have it. Matter of fact, some of y'all, let's look it up. Because some of y'all probably don't even know what the word discipline is. Yeah, this is what we gonna. This is that type of podcast. I'm telling y'all, it's different, man. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna smarten you up. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna smarten you up. All right, here it is. Here it is. Here go the word discipline. I'm finna teach you. I'm finna teach you something. You hear me? I'm about to teach you something. Look. Say discipline is the practice of training oneself or others to follow rules, behave in an orderly way, and develop. Oh man, when I say this, dog, y'all gonna feel this one. Hey, when I say this part right here, y'all gonna feel this one. Y'all gonna feel this one, Mr. DJ. And develop self-control. What? That self-control something else, ain't it? Man. Hey, y'all know, hey, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Hey, we looking at each other. Self-control ain't no joke. You gotta have it. You gotta have it, man. Self-control is important. And here's the beauty even in discipline and in self-control. They translate to different areas in your life. Come on now, I'm talking now. I'm dropping jewels and I hope y'all pick them up. I'm dropping jewels and I hope you pick them up. They everywhere. It feel like a Brinks trucks just drop money everywhere. I see it. These jewels, baby, we gotta pick them up, man. Self-control and discipline, they translate to other areas of your life. So if you lack something, man, my boy AJ Stewart, shout out to AJ Stewart, man. He's a football coach at UCLA, running backs coach from Riverview Gardens High School in St. Louis, Missouri. AJ, man, he probably ain't the only coach that's saying, but I see him attach this phrase to him: how you do a thing is how you do anything, man. So if you lack self-discipline in this area, you're more than likely going to lack discipline in another area. And if you lack self-control in one area, you're going to lack it in another area. And that is a testament to who you are, your character. Some of y'all got character flaws, man. You got character flaws in your marriage. And here's the crazy part. This probably ain't the first time you heard it. I'm telling you, dog, I'm not perfect, G. I am not. My wife will come here. She'll read this room with me. Hey, I don't want this to be that type of podcast. I don't want y'all to ever think that he the relationship guru. Nah, y'all ain't gonna put me on that pedestal like y'all did Kevin Samuels and like they did the other buddy. No, sir. I am not that. I am not them. I'm one of y'all. I just got a camera looking at me. But we gonna grow together, baby. We gonna grow together. Self-discipline. Well, I threw self-discipline in there, but it's discipline, self-control, and they translate to other areas of your life. And if you don't get a hold and a handle on them, you're going to suffer in the other areas of your life too. So if your marriage is struggling because you have a lack of discipline or self-discipline, and if your marriage is struggling because you have a lack of self-control, you're going to also have struggles in other areas of your life. Whether it be your career, whether it be your health goals, whether it be your parenting, how you dad, whether it be how you son to your parents. Are you committed? Do you do the thing that you say you were going to do when you go? Come on, dog, I'm talking to somebody. Man, I'm turning up the heat. Man. Turn up the heat, dropping fire. This is fire. This is fire. I'm telling you, we gotta lock in. That was my first post I posted on TikTok. We gotta lock in, man. How you said, Juan, you tell me all this stuff, Juan. You tell me all this stuff. How do I develop my self-control? How do I develop my self-control? It's tough, man. Look, reading books. Stop being so busy, man. A lot of us are busy. Stop being so busy. Be intentional with your alone time. What? I said be intentional about your alone time. Gotta be intentional about it. So, why I need to be intentional about my alone time? Because that's the opportunity to work on self. Some of y'all scared to be alone. That's the problem. Hey, I'm telling you. I'm talking. Some of y'all scared to be alone, brother. You scared. You scared, man. I'm talking to somebody. You scared. You can't work on self. You can't work on self-control. You can't work on discipline because you're never alone to do it. And then when you are alone, your idle mind is the devil workshop. You let the devil take control of you. You let your vices take control of you. You escape into another world because you like your drink. You like your smoke. You like your game system. You can't never be present with you. When was the last time you was present with you? I'm trying to tell you. I'm coming. First episode going crazy. When was the last time you was alone with you? Beyonce said, just me, myself, and I got it in. And it ain't no need to cry. Now on, I'ma be my own bet. When the last time you talked to you, man? You been missing you, man. You ain't looked in that mirror in a while. Yeah. You ain't looked in that mirror in a while. Yeah, we still on the outline. Hey, man, we might have to turn, there might have to be a part 2. Because we still in outline 1. Leadership and temptation and how we got here. How we fix this. What we missing. We diagnosing ourselves right now, man. I pray that this is healing you, man. You ain't just listening just to be listening, but this is healing you, man. Therapeutic. You go work out, you listen to this. You tap in with yourself, man. Tap in with yourself. Self-control. What's self-control? Seeing the cake there, you ain't eat it. It's a metaphor. Cause see this, I gotta put it in subtitles for you. No. That's too serve. We gotta put it in subtitles for you. See the cake right there, you don't even touch it. That's self-control, man. You see it there, you know it there, it smell good. You know what cake tastes like? But you don't touch it. That's self-control, baby. You see your phone there in the morning, but instead of touching that phone, you get down on your knees, you pray, you do some push-ups. Self-control. Self-control. They in your DMs, you don't respond back. Self-control. You gotta train yourself to do these things. It don't just happen overnight. To be fair, some people got it. And more power to you. Some people were born with it. And this might not be what you need. You might not need to hear this fade, this part of this segment. Self-control. Telling you, you need it. It's necessary in order to overcome temptation. Self-discipline. You need it. It's necessary in order to overcome temptation. When you're in these leadership roles, people see you as bait. They see you as food. And if they see you as food, you cannot lie down and be there as if you don't see it coming. Dog, you gotta fight back. The devil beating up on you, ain't fighting back. How many times you gonna just let it happen? Again and again. Where your dog at, man? Hey. They athletes, I love these athletes, man. We were talking about him. When you on that court, kiss me, I'm him. I'm a dog, I'm one of them dogs. Where your dog at in your relationship at, though? Where that dog at? Where that dog at? And I ain't talking about the negative one. I'm a dog. No. Where that dog at to that faithfulness at, man? Where that locked in at? That self-discipline, hey, I'm like that. What's the self-control? What your self-control look like? I know it sounds corny, but man, look, I'm stress-free, man. I'm 34, about to be 35, man. I ain't got time for childish games, man. I'm locked in. What y'all for? Strapped in. I'm strapped. Hey, that's one of the dopest celebrations they got. Ain't even cap. Defenders be like, hey, bro, no, for real. Strapped in, boy. You strapped in. You need these pieces of your character to be strengthened so that you can overcome the schemes and strategies that the devil got out for you, man. He want to destroy your home. How would you feel if somebody try to pull up on you and you see them at that ring camera, they got that Second Amendment right aiming at you? You gonna want to fight back. That's what the devil on right now with you, man. He at your front door. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, man? You gonna lay down and fold? You gonna fight back? I hope you fight back. I hope you fight back. There's so much to talk about. Because when we get in these leadership roles, we become drunk with the praise. Not only did we become drunk with the praise, we become drunk with the prestige from the position, from being in leadership. We're intoxicated, inebriated, if you will. That you become numb to your consequences. Some of us got so much money that we can throw money at it. It'll go away. You know how many men have thrown money at a situation and it went away? You ain't got the girl pregnant. You threw money at it. She got an abortion. You paid off your mistress. You bought her a car. You bought her a purse. You took her out of town. You went on vacation together. You took her out to eat. You bought her drinks. You throw money at the situation. You paid your wife off. You paid your wife to be quiet because you wanted to stay in the marriage. You bought her a car. 2 of them. A couple of Birkin bags. And it was all your fault. because you become numb. Athletes, I'm talking to you, man. You gotta be careful. But bring back saying, well, it's gonna be trouble, trouble. It's gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be some trouble, boy, if you don't be careful. Dog, it's gonna be some trouble if you don't be careful. These are warning shots, man. These are warning shots. You got to be careful out here. You only gonna get so many chances. Being intoxicated makes you numb to reality. You become delusional. You really think that you can eat your cake and have it too. You become delusional. You really think that you can have two full-blown relationships with your wife and a third party. It goes from a one-off to I could ride this out. You're delusional, bro. I come here to tell you. Let's look up the word delusional. We done looked up discipline. Let's look up delusional. What is that? Why are you delusional? Why you like that, bro? You tweaking. You tweaking. Here's delusional. I'm telling you, once I read it, you're gonna be like, bruh. Delusional, characterized by or holding false beliefs. False beliefs or judgments about external reality that are held despite incontrovertible. Gee, hey, that word beat me up. Beat me up, did it? Evidence to the contrary as a symptom of serious mental illness. Another definition, based on or having faulty judgment or perception, severely mistaken, holding false beliefs. They're your beliefs. They're your beliefs. And it might be a part of your belief system that you get away with stuff. So that's why you do a thing. See, people don't understand what a belief system is. We all have a belief system. We all have a belief system. Some people's belief systems are part of faith. And then it gets even nuanced in the type of faith. Some people's belief system is my money. Some people's belief system is based on their intellect. Some people's belief system is a wait and see approach. Some people's belief system is I take risk. Some people's belief system is I'll do it first and then we'll learn about it later. What's your belief system? That's what we got to change too. We can talk about discipline and character all we want. But your belief system got to change, dog. It's a system in how you believe. It's the ecosystem that you have. How you do a thing. Are you a last minute guy? If so, it tells me that you don't value much. Why you say I don't value much? Because you don't value your life. You don't know how much time you got left. Everything you do last minute. As a man, as a husband, you don't value time at all. I can understand we ain't perfect and sometimes we do fall. And a lot of times we do mess up. And a lot of times we can't even be late. But you don't think to yourself that, hey, I gotta get better. I gotta get better with the timing, bro. You love a good deadline, don't you? You like being late. It's your belief system. You don't mind being late. Because who does it affect? They on your time. You run this. It's their ego. Your belief system got to be in check. You got to check that. Why do you believe a thing? Why and how you believe a thing? You got to check their belief system. Do you feel like that you can, is your belief system that you believe that you can do what you want to do in your marriage? In your relationship? Because I'm talking to some dudes who ain't got married yet, and they may not want to get married. And they woman, hey, I want to get married. Hey, here's just a piece of paper. Brother, you already married. It ain't just no piece of paper. It's a commitment. If it was just a piece of paper, that's what a nil deal is. This is what these college athletes got. They just got a piece of papers. Man, ain't no piece of paper. It's a commitment. Committing to something that's bigger than you, brother. Don't you ever forget you ain't bigger than the program. Don't you ever forget you are not bigger than the program. If a day comes where that woman tell you she not giving cake up no more, program over. It's a wrap. Once that woman finds out who she is, when she stops letting you, what they say, getting the milk without buying the cow, boy, you gonna find out you're not bigger than a program. Never is, never will be. You gotta wipe that lady up, one piece of paper or not. Your belief system. Do you believe it's just a piece of paper? Do you believe that her feelings don't matter? You might not say it, but do you show it? Do you show it? How you move, man. Never understood them was kids. Hey, actions speak louder than words. Your actions show me what your heart is. We're gonna wrap this one up, man. We're gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna leave y'all with some of those parting thoughts. Because the goal is to get better each time. The goal is to get better each time. Each time you hear an episode, each time you listen to me, each time I drop a clip, the goal is to get better. The goal is to become not just intellectually sound, but as the Bible calls it, having a sound mind. I call that just being in the right state of mind. Being in the right state of mind. Because when you're in the right state of mind, temptation can't alter your judgment. When you're in the right state of mind, when you're in the right state of mind, you're no longer delusional. Your beliefs aren't false anymore. They're a true belief that everybody else holds to. They're true beliefs. And then we scale it back or peel it back a little bit more because that's your belief system. Your belief system is I'm loyal, I don't do that. You gotta tell yourself that. You gotta manifest it. You gotta speak that. We can't just manifest cars. You don't manifest a car at the house and your behavior trash. Manifest a better person. How about that? You manifest you being a better you. Manifest that. Say that out loud. Say that out loud. Well, until next time, man. I appreciate you all for tuning in to the Bless Up Podcast. I think we had a wonderful first episode. I think we unpacked some things, man, that's gonna allow y'all to reflect. Definitely think we touched on a lot. We definitely gonna dive into some more. I didn't even get to the bulk of my outline, man. I think we was just on outline number 1 and some of the subtopics. And we got a lot of building up to do, man. Got a lot of repairing to do, man. Got a lot of repairing to do, man. If you like my content, like it. Subscribe to me. Share it. You might help somebody else. Follow me. I don't know what platform you're on. We'll say like, share, subscribe. Gotta work on being better us. It's a long-term journey. Long-term journey. We're gonna figure it out. One way or another. Because that's what husbands do. Alright, y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be easy.
Yeah. I thank God for the bless up. I thank God so I bless up. I pray God when I bless up. I bless up. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.